Happy Friday, everyone. Sometimes the hardest thing God ever asked us to do is wait. Not work harder, not pray louder, not push through with sheer willpower. Just wait. And honestly, waiting can feel like standing in the middle of a storm with no idea when the clouds are going to break. But James reminds us that patience isn't about sitting still. It's about standing steady. It's about holding on to God's promise with both hands, even when our circumstances shake. James gives us this simple but powerful picture of a farmer. Farmers are planners, workers, dreamers, and more than anything, people who understand the value of time. They prepare the soil, plant the seed, and do everything within their power. Then they wait for things they cannot control. Rain, sun, growth happening underground where no one can see it. In the same way, God invites us to live faithfully in the space between planting and harvest. You do what God has given you to do. Pray, obey, show up, keep walking, and then you trust Him with the things you can't change. It's an active kind of patience, the type that says, Lord, I've done my part, the rest is yours. And here's the encouraging part. Just because you can't see anything happening doesn't mean nothing is happening. Some of God's greatest work begins invisibly, quiet growth under the surface of our circumstances, our character, our faith. Delays don't mean God has forgotten you. They often mean He's preparing something deeper, stronger, and more rooted than you expected. James wrote these words to believers who were going through real hardship like pressure and injustice and mistreatment. And his message wasn't tough it out or pretend it doesn't hurt. Instead, he pointed them to a promise. The Lord is coming. In other words, God sees every injustice. He hears every cry. And His timing, though not always our preference, is always perfect. Patience, then, isn't weakness. It's surrender. It's strength. It's letting God be God. It's the quiet confidence that even if you don't see immediate results, He's faithful to finish what He started. And James doesn't say, be patient alone. He says, brethren, community matters. Sometimes we need people to remind us of what's true when our own hope feels thin. We wait together. We encourage each other. We stand side by side until the harvest comes. So if you're in a season where you're waiting for clarity, healing, breakthrough, direction, take heart. Your waiting is not wasted. God is working in the background of your story, bringing the early rains, the latter rains, and every drop in between. Trust His timing, trust His heart, and like the farmer, stay faithful in the fields where He has placed you. The harvest is coming. Hold steady. God is on the way. God bless you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click on the bell icon to be notified when we publish more videos like this one. To learn more about LSSSC or to get involved with all the ways we embrace, equip, and empower vulnerable individuals, families, and communities, visit the link in the description. See you soon.